Little Johnny was playing quietly with his blocks. Soon his little brother came up and knocked his tower down. Johnny turned around, yelled, "Stop it!" and pushed his brother, who began to cry. "Don't hit your brother!" his mother yelled at him as she grabbed him by the arm, swatted his butt, and sent him to his room. Did Johnny learn not to be aggressive when he's angry from this encounter? His mother punished his aggressive behavior by hitting him. How can two wrongs make a right? According to psychologist Elizabeth Gershoff, 93% of children who are physically disciplined have criminal and antisocial behaviors, have aggression issues, and tend to have domestic violence problems later on in life. Parents just don't think of the long-term harm caused when they spank or hit their kids. It's really easy to lose patience light swats on the butt can escalate. Child abuse rate is 4 times higher for parents who spank than for those who don't. When a parent resorts to corporal punishment and the child does not comply, the parent increases the severity of the punishment, eventually leading to harm. Now, corporal punishment is defined as the use, or for the purposes of this speech, corporal punishment is defined as the use of physical force with the intention of causing a child to experience pain, but not injury, for the purpose of correction or control of the child's behavior. Corporal punishment doesn't teach self-direction or voluntary compliance. All the child learns from corporal punishment is, "I better listen or I'm going to get hit." Nobody wants to get hit, not even a child.
Me too.
A child learns how not to get hit, including lying and cheating, not the difference between right and wrong. 1/3 of parents who spank their children end up escalating to using belts, slapping their children in the face, punching them, or kicking their kid, or other violent behaviors. They become child abusers. And these parents are usually, they love their kids. They just don't know how to stop their anger. In the 1985 National Family Violence Resurvey, they found that more than 90% of parents of the children who were screened ages 3 to 4 used some form of corporal punishment, ranging from a slap on the hand to severe spanking. Can a 3- and 4-year-old really understand why they're being hit? All they truly feel is fear of their parent. A survey done on the causes and effects of child abuse showed that 6%, this little triangle right there, 6% of the children who were spanked were between 4 and 9 months old. Just little babies. They can't even crawl, they can't sit up. They're just little. 29%, right there, who spanked their children, the kids were between 10 and 18 months. And 64% of those children were between the ages of 19 and 35 months.
Wow.
Parents need to remember that when they act in aggressive manner towards their children, they are bigger and they are stronger than their kids. And when they're angry, they look even bigger and even stronger. And that, all it does is lead to the child fearing their parent. Children whose parents use corporal punishment become overly stressed and they have a decrease in their cognitive development. And they have lower IQs. Children whose parents use corporal punishment are twice as aggressive towards peers than children whose parents use nonviolent discipline. This is saying that if you spank or hit your kid's going to end up taking that aggression that they're learning from you and applying it in the school setting, applying it in the community, eventually possibly leading to conduct disorders. You are directly influencing how aggressive they are. We all want to have a close bond with our children. We want our children to love us, and of course we love our children. However, the more you hit your child, the less they like you. Children don't like to be hit, and they don't like the person hitting them. And besides the mental harm that you cause your child by using physical punishment, the number one cause of child death is from abuse that started as physical discipline. Children learn that if you have the power in a relationship, you can use aggression to get your way. Children also may learn that sometimes there's pain and fear involved in loving relationships, and a lot of times this will lead to a child seeking that kind of love and end up getting in a relationship where they're getting beat. And then, of course, you sit there going, what'd I do wrong? By using physical discipline, children learn that when you are upset with those you love, hitting is okay. When you hit your child, you are showing your child that being violent is how you solve problems. And, of course, that once again, comes back to domestic violence. You're teaching your kid that it's okay to hit the people you love if you're upset with them. One more. Is that what we want our children? The only positive result of corporal punishment is immediate compliance. In 24 countries, it's illegal to hit a child. But in North America, one of the more civilized countries, the United States, mild physical punishment by a parent is viewed as a necessary discipline technique. In the 1997 Supreme Court hearing, it was decided that it's okay to use corporal punishment so long as it does not involve deadly force. That has to be changed. It needs to be absolutely illegal to hit your children. My point is, there are so many other non-violent ways to punish a child. Don't hit your kids.
Okay, now what do I say?
Don't hit me.
Don't hit me, it hurts. Don't hit me, it hurts.
Good job.